Why Georgie and Mandy's first marriage is bringing Lance Barber back after George Sir's Young Sheldon death. Hello everyone, my name is Alana. Welcome to my channel. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And give this video a like. Lance Barber is officially coming back as George Cooper Sr. in Georgie and Mandy's first marriage, but CBS will have to be more creative with his return. Despite its continued popularity, CBS was forced to cancel Young Sheldon because of the Big Bang Theory canon. The prequel was already reaching its natural endpoint, and despite creating countless plot inconsistencies before, the producers decided to stick to the canon. Ultimately, the end of Sheldon's childhood was defined by two things: his move to California and George's unexpected death. Both arcs played out in the spin-off's send-off. Had Chuck Lorre and the rest of his writing team decided to totally break away from canon, Young Sheldon would have continued and likely tackled some of the major plots in Georgie and Mandy's first marriage. Despite the shift in storytelling focus, with the McCallisters becoming its extended cast, the Cooper family and its story remain an integral part of the Big Bang Theory franchise's expansion show. This is evidenced in the returns of Mary, Missy, and Mima. Because of that, George's return shouldn't be surprising, although the specifics of his appearance would have to be a bit more complex. Less than a year since the Young Sheldon finale, CBS is bringing back Barber as George for a cameo in Georgie and Mandy's first marriage. Montana Jordan and Emily Osment's show is arguably the spiritual successor to its parent show, despite barely having any ties to the Big Bang Theory. Following the returns of the remaining Texas-based Coopers, its recent episodes have been more focused on exploring the McCallisters some more, including Mandy's eccentric brother Connor. Sometime in the near future, however, Georgie's clan will be back at the center of its storytelling with Barber's return. While no longer a cast member, the actor has actually kept in touch with his Young Sheldon castmates, even attending the live studio filming of Georgie and Mandy's first marriage's first Thanksgiving episode, which featured Mary, Missy, and Mima, all sharing the screen for the first time since the old show wrapped up. In terms of the narrative, George remains as relevant as ever, since Georgie's arc as a father has been drawing some parallels with the Cooper patriarch. That's on top of him taking over looking after his mom and siblings, a role that his dad originally had. Unlike Mary, Missy, and even the California-based Sheldon, Georgie and Mandy's first marriage needs to be a bit more creative when it comes to George's return. Barber has made it clear that while he will always be open to reprising the beloved role, it would have to be in a way that doesn't cheapen his character's demise, which is a major turning point in his family's overall arc in the franchise. So, mining inspiration from his own experience, Lorre decides that George's return in Georgie and Mandy's first marriage will be through Georgie's dream. Considering George and Georgie's mostly contentious relationship in Young Sheldon, this reunion will likely be a highly emotional one. As it turns out, Baby Cease's father would be racked with anxiety about failing his father's legacy. Georgie and Mandy's first marriage established early on that Georgie's primary struggle is finding the balance between taking care of his two families. His father comes into him via a dream and likely gives some encouragement. Considering George and Georgie's mostly contentious relationship in Young Sheldon, this reunion will likely be a highly emotional one. No additional details have been revealed, however, about the episode, but it will more or less come out in the next month or two. It's an understatement to say that Barber is beloved by the Young Sheldon fanbase. Because of his portrayal, the prequel was able to redeem the Cooper patriarch's bad image that was long established in the Big Bang Theory. This was also the reason why the Young Sheldon finale was so emotional, even though his death had been confirmed for years. So seeing him again reprise this role and step back as George in Georgie and Mandy's first marriage is exciting. That being said, this doesn't mean that it doesn't come with massive risks. Depending on how they execute it, George's return could fall flat, resulting in tarnishing an otherwise perfect send-off for the character in Young Sheldon. Beyond that, it's simply too early to bring him back, even though Georgie and Mandy's first marriage is able to pull off his tricky cameo. For now, however, hopefully the show can do Barber's return primetime coverage. Click below to sign up for our weekly network TV newsletter. Make sure to check Network TV in your preferences and get the inside scoop from actors and showrunners on your favorite series. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and stay with us.